Between that and my crime or service fees, and the ever-growing interest on my loans, I'm forking wiped out, Penny. Ooh, nice. I love how we're in very first-name basis. I mean, fork the system, right? They're all out to get you. No, I mean, yes, fork the system, but there's more to this than that pithy 3-word phrase. I can't shift all the blame. I've had this tendency since plunging headfirst into outlaw status. This bad tendency to direct all my rage at the world and rant. Ranting at fools and foul miscreants who dare to defy the will of Doctor Mayhem. Kinda easy to slip into mask mode, huh? I see what you mean. Yeah, and that's wrong. That's the wrong way to interpret events. It's too easy. Insisting I'm a totally innocent victim of society is avoiding the core problem. Yeah, insisting I'm a totally innocent victim of society is avoiding the core problem. The unifying factor in all of my failures, the one constant in every single misstep and mistake, is myself. As a scientist, I can't ignore evidence. I have to consider the theory that I forked myself over time and time again. Not some shadowy nightmare conspiracy. Just me. Just me, constantly making bad choices. Hey, no victim blaming. You're not at fault. The world is short, yeah? Penny, I'm the one who decided to steal company secrets and leak them online, all because my unassailable ideals demanded it. I'm the one who took those terrible loans. I'm the one who pushed for my dream, against all common sense. And now I'm the one who ordered faulty glassware because it's cheap and I didn't want to wait to find a better deal. I'm the one who chooses to get angry all the time. I'm the fork-up, the failure, the source of my own miseries. I absolutely will not become yet another masked scientist who refuses to accept any personal responsibility. If I ever go that far, building doomsday weapons and shirt to destroy the world for being so cruel to me, just shoot me in the forking head. I'll already be gone. I mean, he has a point. He's made mistakes, but everybody does that, yeah? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody. Anyway, is he truly the sole source of blame? Is he totally blameless? This is messy. What do you think? He's right about one thing. He can control his reactions. He can learn to accept the situation and grow past it. The deck is stacked against him, though. The options were systematically limited to push him downhill. At least he's not alone now. You can provide him perspective and guidance for the better. I'll say... At least he's not alone now. You can provide him perspective and guidance for the better. You know what you need? 50 cc's of perspective stat. Perspective stat. Allow me to help. Our situations are pretty similar. When I lost my family, I felt like you do right now. Alone, adrift, a failure. Blaming myself for everything I've lost. But now I've got Gibson and my weird head voice to help me through things. I'm not alone, and you aren't alone either. You ever doubt your path, second guess your decisions, or feel like you're going over the edge? Check in with your lab assistant. She knows what's what. She can help you puzzle through any experiment. Except advanced genetics, of course. I am the doctor's companion. The doctor's companion. I will be your Rose Tyler. Yes, I'll be your Rose Tyler. I'll be the Rose Tyler to your 10th doctor. Yes. I can hold a beaker with the best of them. Point me at a thing and ask me to do a thing, and I can do the thing, even if I don't understand why. You're right, of course. I'm not alone in this massive shirtscape. I've got someone in my corner now. That's what really gnaws at me, the isolation. My family supports me, but from afar, only way they safely can. You need a friendly mask, or more. Someone who can actively associate with you, without risk to their rep. And that's definitely you, definitely you. Thanks, Penny. I appreciate the perspective. Aw, shucks. I care about you, you know? Yeah, I care too. It's why I want to keep working with you. It's not about your skills, it's about you, about who you are. A little light in a dark world. Putting emotional issues aside a moment, maybe we can do something about your money woes. I mean, we're masks. Let's rob a forking bank or something. That's a bit cliche, isn't it? And I'd prefer crimes you can do which won't hurt anyone who doesn't deserve it. It's like my student debt. I can't just go full mask and ignore consequences. I have to play by some of the rules. I don't want to embrace pure evil in the name of good. No cut corners, and as few ethical tangles as possible. And the science itself has to be clean. Absolutely pure. If I skip over a few inconvenient rules, it taints the whole result. For instance, did you know that somebody's already cured cancer? What? Dr. Bloodfang, vampire MD, cured it, but his serum requires the death of innocents, and he sacrificed dozens in its development. I will not let my legacy be that of a madman, and I will not use his research to further my ambitions. Yeah, but it's cancer. Surely it's worth considering those findings in the name of ending such a menace. It's hard to find any mask with that level of education. I like this guy. I'm sorry, a vampire doctor? How did we not hear about a vampire doctor before? It's hard to find any mask with that level of dedication. I like this guy. Me too. I really, really like him. You're a good man, Isaac. I'm glad you believe so much in doing the right thing. Oh, you're making me blush. I'd like to think any true scientist in my position would feel the same. We have to uphold a moral core, or it's not science anymore. It's just nonsense. It all falls apart thanks to a poison at the root. We don't save the future by poisoning it. I know I'm facing an uphill battle, wanting to do things the Cape way while stuck as a mask, regardless of who's to blame for that situation. But I'm thinking you and I can do something about that. Our antics have purpose and will push me further towards the goal. And one day when I rise above the rabble who drove me from my rightful place in this world, they will speak the name of Isaac Marquez? Right, Isaac. They'll say, that Dr. Marquez. What a great guy he is. Yeah, a great guy indeed. So what's next on the docket for the day, Doctor? Line goes up. Mission briefing. If I'm going to cure cancer using gene therapy, I need to run simulations. Simulations first. Lots and lots of simulations. The kind of computing hardware needed to do that isn't cheap, and with no major lab backing my efforts, I gotta roll my own. Fortunately, I know where we can steal a bunch of math-crunching hardware, and it's arguably a societal good to do it too. You're gonna swipe corrupting gear from the cryptocurrency miners. Sure thing. Question. What's cryptocurrency? How do you not know about this? It was the hottest tech trend of the last decade. Look, Gibson does the computer stuff, so I don't gotta. I'm the one who sneaks around and picks locks and stuff while he does the cat in the chair tech support. I mean, I've vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, right? Except it's digital and stuff. Crypto and extremely terrible idea, which should never have become a thing in the first place, are synonyms. This kind of goes back to what Hate 4000 said earlier in this playthrough about how obsessed we are about green paper things, green printed pieces of paper, money. So, yeah, we'll learn it's not paper anymore. It's not even like a physical thing. It requires piles and piles of computer hardware and enough electricity for an entire nation. State to dredge up imaginary money. Crypto is basically rolling coal for nerds. Now, the facility I'm thinking of hijacking does other stuff too. They're smart enough to not go all crypto all the time. But they're still scumlords, and I'm perfectly fine with stealing from scumlords. We're going to put their hardware to better use. Genetic folding simulations for my cancer research. Steal a bunch of computers. Got it. You could have just said that in the first place. I wanted you to understand why we're stealing from these particular buttholes, though. Dude, you're a mask. You don't need a convoluted justification of why your crime is okay, actually. It's not my life's ambition to go full throttle mask, remember? I want to do some good, or close enough to good at any rate. Would you rather I have stolen computers from orphans and shirt? Okay, I get it. I'm going to need to bring Gibson in on this. I think he knows more about computers than I ever could. You're good with my cat buddy taking point on the operations? No problems here. Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feline mojo right now. Loud and clear on comms! So we're stealing some miners? Great. Miners as in M-I-N-E-R-S, okay? Really? I don't normally do kidnapping. And wouldn't we have to go deep into a mine to drag them out? Miners is what you call the individual computer cores that do cryptocurrency calculations, Penny. Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead? I didn't name the things. Okay, look, I know a few things about how server farms are laid out and a few ideas for how we could attack this. But I need eyes and ears inside the place first. Scout it out properly before I can finalize a plan. So our standard process then? Yeah, but we can't just fake your employment there and have you waltz around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. For cover stories, I can think of two that'll work. A reporter or an investor. And I can fake your credentials for either. So you want to go in asking questions for an interview? Or promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets? A reporter cover would let me ask some really probing questions to put him on the defensive. And defensiveness reveals weakness. And an investor would get a deeper, more private look at operations. And I could play it as a clueless and rich. I could play it as clueless and rich to keep their guard down. Which way do I want to go? Rake them over the coals as a reporter so they feel they need to defend their practices. We need to see the full scope. Let's promise them tons of money as a clueless investor. I feel like it'd be more fun to rake them over the coals as a reporter. I feel like, I don't know, I kind of like the whole journalist angle. It's riskier, but since when have I cared about risk, this'll get me everything I need. Let's go with reporter. Just kidding. Reporting for local 58 news. Yeah, I think it'll be more fun for me to play reporter. Okay, I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. You two can take it from here. I've got software to set up for genetic folding simulations anyway. Good luck in there. Bluffing my way through this is going to take work. Usually I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing, but I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. If there's one lesson I've learned well from my mother, teamwork makes the dream work. Let's do this. I want to see my reporter outfit. I bet my reporter outfit would be cuter than the investor outfit. I'd like to think though. Although if I'm an investor, I have a lot of money, so she probably would have a cute outfit to go with that. Something like fancy schmancy. After Gibson spends a day faking my credentials, I arrange a ride to the Mega Meta Money Mining Facility, which is kinda enormous, like ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box. Looks just like the roof of of Bonnie's office. It's a gigantic building, complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing and all sorts of stuff sticking out of it. My reporter outfit's okay. Panda Bear to fancy feast. Come in. Over. Reading you loud and clear, Panda Bear. Okay, so the fork is this place. It's massive. I was figuring we're gonna visit some dude in an apartment with a couple desktop PCs or something. A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Mega Meta Money bought the place cheap and renovated it. Offices, control rooms, and huge open spaces to run thousands of computers in. All sorts of stuff. Great. Techie junk I know next to nothing about. Don't worry! Just stick to the talking points I gave you and act like a concerned citizen. Then nod your head at whatever they say. Go on the attack, keep them on the defense, but not so much that they shut me out completely. Okay, I know this routine. Exactly, and if I need any specific intel for the heist, I'll poke you on comms. You and I, the perfect team. Let's do this. Line goes up, casing the joint. I'm not going to be able to just wander freely all over the place. I've got a guided tour and interview arranged instead. So successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. And that's also where you come in. I want your input as we go along to help guide the flow of conversation. You're a part of the team too. I am escorted through the waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on a service contract. Sneaking past him tonight shouldn't be difficult. And soon, I'm face-to-face with the facility's owner. Oh. Hello. Hubba. Why does he look like Gordon Ramsay? He really does look like Gordon Ramsay, although he needs to... Yeah. Wow, this is kind of awesome. Yep, that's a tech bro. All polish and charisma and money and little else. I think there's a factory somewhere that stamps them out from a template. Hello! Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler. Please, Mr. Basler was my father. Call me Sir Basler. Sir Basler, disruptive tech bro. Wait, you got knighted? Yeah, I'm the official order of Knightly Defenders of Struzkov. The great leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi. It's pretty hype, yeah? Sir Basler, then. I'm just kidding, with Local 58 News. We spoke on the phone, I believe? Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone. You don't have a phone in this day and age. He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket, resembling a featureless glass obelisk of strange power. Nope, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing power for 200 million moon landings. It never leaves my side. But I'm just too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call, so it simply doesn't do those. So, not a phone. I have an overseas call center, intercept all my calls, sort them in terms of priority, and then, oh, this is the best part. Email, text, so old school. No, they use a social network I bought to communicate with me. It costs $44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who ever said anything mean about me, it was well worth the price. Now it's a single user network. Me, I am the user. I am the only one who gets a voice. I renamed the site Basler. Hype, right? Right, very hype. So, they explained to you on Basler what I'm looking for? Got some concerns about my work, right? No problem, no problem. I vibe with it. We can sort this out. Correct, I'd like to take some time to see more of your facility. There have been troubling questions raised about it, but I feel that it's important to get all sides of the story out there. I'd love to have Meta Money's perspective. So, I can have that tour then? No, I'm saying, that's what the company's called. You sort of hum the name. Meta Money. It's just what we put on the paperwork. I see. Well, can I tour, then? Absolutely. Let's walk and talk. And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to go to the bathroom without someone following me at this rate. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him excited and engaged if he's going to offer up information. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression most of it had crashed in value. Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value, but that's because the paper hand wannabes got out. The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. Another year or two, and we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of entire nations. Just wait and see. So you have faith then? Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of the ever-shifting tech market. When coins are low, I run out my processors for whatever tasks people need them for. No questions asked. 100% uptime and profit. No questions asked. I don't care what the system gets used for, as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deepfakes, surveillance, whatever. It's all good, and encrypted to ensure anonymity and privacy. Meaning, has become an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who are crypto early adopters. Yikes. If my boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day. But I think theft is the only cheap option we've got. To set that theft up, I need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering him up. What else should we dig on? Ask about the inspiration time behind and his dreams of the future. That's a good one. Be super impressed by the cracked security forces he has. Get him bragging about how much money this place makes for him. Feed his ego. Yeah. Feed his ego. I want to feed his ego. How much did Gibbs say this place makes us again? And you really produce $100,000 in cryptocurrency every day here? That's impressive. It's hype, yeah, but I could be making more. This place can't run at full capacity yet. Too many regulations and restrictions getting in the way of using technology to the fullest. Right, Local 58 News has heard from several citizen petition groups about your power consumption. Short-sighted, they don't see the potential tech has to revolutionize everything, even the ideas of revolutions. I mean, I've always used tech for purposes it wasn't designed for. I put 58008 into my calculators to spell boobs. Uh-huh. So, you're into boobs. No, the point is doing unexpected things with tech. When you write 58008, you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids use it for homework, while I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? And the solution? Take a bunch of gamer video cards, turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius. Okay, so he likes to talk. Good for me. Although I need him both excited and directed at delivering what I need to know. So rap with me a bit. What's the focus of your news story? What's got your panties in a twist anyway? Oh, I'm studying the environmental impact of your power usage. 0. We have no impact because we're using municipal power. I mean, not our fault they're fed by a coal plant, yeah. I don't care how the power gets made, honestly. That's not on us. We're connected to 3 different city power grids, using the same power anyone else could be using. Right. One of which is a free taxpayer-funded power grid intended for use by low-income communities. And you're draining it out of the point of causing rolling brownouts. If they don't want us using their power, they should make it free. No law against what we're doing. You gotta understand, freedom is what makes our country great. Freedom to innovate, freedom to expand, freedom to consume. All I'm doing is living up the American dream. Don't hate the playa, hate the game. Know what I'm saying? Dream, playa. Got it. I take notes in a little notepad to keep my reporter shtick going. And what would you say to critics who believe your campaign contributions are the reason why you have unlimited access to local power? I'd say get your own lobbyists if you're so salty about it. It's a free country. Go make some money like I did and buy your own Lambos. Our tour of the facility reaches a huge double door, which the security guards bypass using a key card. Note to self, find different access route or steal a key card. And inside is, gosh darn, this is like walking into an oven. An oven inside a jet engine. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air flowing through it all as industrial-grade AC tries to keep it from overheating. This is one of the 3 wings in the building devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7, minting crypto. Once any part of the rig burns out, just replace it. Constant uptime, constant perpetual, unending profit. We practically need to shout at each other to be heard, draping all our speech in heavy exclamation marks. How about I just mentally filter this noise out for you? I'll try to focus on that. Wow, that has to be expensive. Nah, I use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else can get it. Everyone using them for something boring like playing video games is stuck with scalper markup. Hey! I resent that. Boring like video games. But not me. I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available, at retail cost. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers? Nope, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract out minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. The software automatically determines when a miner is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges for it to be replaced. So, it's all AI controlled. Yeah, my own software, proprietary and state-of-the-art. I hear a contented, pleased little purr over my comms. Clearly Gibson is thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take control of. Minimum wage contractors? That's a potential inroad. Let's find out more. Let's find out more about this AI he developed. Get some details. Where is it all controlled from? Maybe there's a control room or server farm we can gain access to. Minimum wage contractors. That's a potential inroad. Let's find out more. Let's find out more about this AI he developed. Get some details. Where is it all controlled from? Maybe there's a control room or server we can gain access to. This definitely could help me with my heist. Minimum wage contractors. That's a potential inroad. Let's find out more about this AI he developed. Get some details. I mean, this could help me too. I'm curious about the AI, especially since we had some stuff going on with Iris. Get some details. You made an entire artificial intelligence just to control this place? That's amazing! Not really. Smart agents are common enough, even if mine are smarter than the average program. It frees up to focus on other projects, just go out driving and partying if an algorithm is handling day-to-day maintenance. What's the point of money if you can't enjoy life, right? Who's got time to toil away like some day laborer when there's hot women and bubbly on offer? How does the AI work exactly? Sweet thing is, the same hardware that mines for coins also runs my AI, so it's all under one roof. Cost savings. When I'm in the control room, all I gotta do is log into Basler, and I've got one-touch access to everything. That's very convenient, and very, very exploitable. Hehehe. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat is starting to hurt from all the yelling. You got it. As nice as it'd be to hang around examining the mining equipment in detail, my ears are practically bleeding, and I gotta get to Safe Haven. Fancy feast, you get enough? I've got some ideas, but keep him talking a bit longer. Maybe he'll reveal more. The tour leads us past similar mining rooms, thankfully not exposing ourselves to oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Ooh. Until we arrived at Sir Basler's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems, sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins as he flips a monitor around, revealing a mini bar just for his own use. Hey, want some Coke? I'm assuming you mean soda. Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid metal replacements now. With energy drink in hand, he takes his not a phone and docks it in a cradle, lighting up several monitors with live performance charts. So how am I going to get a hold of his Basler? After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility is still ticking along, he turns back to resume our chat. So, have I addressed all your little worries and concerns? Everything I'm doing is straight up legal and forward thinking. I'm contributing to the local economy and living the dream. They should be thanking me for bringing my tech to this redneck country. I have just one more question, Mr. Basler. Sir Basler. So, I have a good overview of your operations from my article. Converting electricity into cryptocurrency, very normal, very standard stuff. Where's the innovation? Excuse me? You have to make your target a little angry. It's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike any other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, but still the same pattern. You're even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out for other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but that's also pretty standard now. It might help soothe public concern if they knew that you had innovations yet to come. Ones that are more future forward. Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh? This is all pretty bland, yeah. I want the spice. The spice must flow. And it certainly will flow once we get together with Isaac. Marquez. Well, okay. Only because you and I, we've got this bond. We've got this understanding. Not minting one single type of coin, we mint everything, and notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins, hypes them up through sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right to the moon. Sock puppets? And then cashes it all out. Everyone else has the rug pulled out from under them, but who cares? It's all automated. We algorithmically generate cool coins and NFT projects based on trending topics and automatically close them out. And if there's one resource this world has more than enough of, one resource ripe for the harvesting, it's gullibility. And that's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone hype, then dump it. And this is good? That you're swindling so many people? A swindle or smart business investment? I say it's the latter. Everything legal is good. That's how the law works. It's not really how the law works, but okay. What I do is all above the board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. It's not my fault if others jump in on my coins. I'm allowed to cash out when I want. So could they, if they're smart enough. The beauty of crypto is that it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid. Nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end control chain of absolute power, like more than it already is. Everybody wins. Well, except for the suckers. But who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture. I really do not see how this is supposed to ease the concerns of the local community. Hey, if they don't recognize a good idea when they see it, that's not my problem. Besides, their opinion is irrelevant. The law is on my side. I'm the good guy. I'm a superhero of the financial sector. And what fun is it to rage against a machine that can never be shut down? Nah, I say get hype, get on board, or just get on with your life. If that's all, I've got business to attend to. You can go now. Thanks for popping by. As if to emphasize his point, the guards stand at ready to escort me from the facility. I thank you for your time, Mr. Basler. Sir Basler, get that right or I'll pull some strings and you'll be doing traffic reporting for the rest of your career. I thought we had a understanding. I thought we had a bond. Thanks a lot, Gordon. I don't know much about cryptocurrency, but if that was cryptocurrency, the man, I think I'm pretty solidly against it. I depart from the facility back to my rideshare, but it won't be the last time I visit this place. Because next time, I'm gonna steal it. Nice. What a perfect butthole.